Everybody, Justin here, welcoming you back to Otakusandgeeks.com, and thank you for joining us for Otakusandgeeks.com reviews. And today we are continuing our summer anime coverage with the anime Do You Love Your Mom and her two-hit multi-target attacks. This is episode 1, The Boy Who Thought He Was Embarking on an Adventure. But, what's going on here? Yeah, they had to work on these long titles for this anime. Anyway, so here's the actual synopsis of the episode. Thankfully, they have it here. Teenage boy Masato was chosen to beta test a new MMORPG where you're actually teleported inside in the world of the game. Stop me if you've heard of that concept before. After Masumi comes to give him a brief explanation, he's offered to start a new life inside a video game. Stop me if you've heard that before. But once he gets there, he finds his mother, Mamako, has followed him. He's bewildered, but his mom's overjoyed at the idea of going on an adventure with her son, and her regular attack skill is incredibly strong. Masato's attack skill only has regular power, and as a normal rebellious teenager, he's more than a little upset to find that his grand fantasy adventure is ruined, and thus begins a new RPG journey with his mom. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. It really isn't. It really isn't. But the concept of this has just been beaten to death. You have seen Excel World. You have seen Sword Art Online. You have seen so many other games, animes, and people with this concept that go into a new virtual realm. And there's this guy who's got to level up and be the chosen one and all this other stuff. Only this time, his mom is with him to be that annoying comic relief character. One thing I will say though is that what I did enjoy from this, even though it is cliche as hell with the concept and premise, I do like the little concept of adding a parent to it. I mean, it does have that little awkward of the parent humor there, like, oh, what does an account mean, or what does this attack mean? So I mean, I get it, but this premise can only run for a couple of episodes if they don't freshen things up with it. What I mean by that is that the jokes are basically of the mom's a noob. Oh, she's picking up this sword. She doesn't know what she's doing. And the world in the video game is self-aware that they're in the video game as well. So everybody is self-aware. They have a lot of 4-4 jokes. Like there's a little joke about when the mom is like, when they're picking their first weapons, and the mom is like, "Can't we just start off with sticks and stones, like how they used to do in the old days?" And they got and Masato was just going like, "Yeah, if this was only people in the NES generation will want that," which is a nice nod to us NES generation people, but which is pretty cool. But overall, the concept can get old really quickly, and the jokes and the run-on gag that the mom is a noob and she don't know what she's doing, it can only run for a couple of episodes. So, but what I'm really kind of interested in, what kept me going, is that they did inject a little bit of melodramatic elements here with the relationship between Masato and his mother. So you get to see why, you get to see, or you get in little glimpses of why he's so angry, or why is he always distant, and she's really just trying hard to just try to build this relationship. So that's keeping me going to see why is he so embarrassed, why is he so resentful of his mother. And another thing is, where the heck is the dad too? So there's a lot of things that it is keeping me interested. I'm not seeing it as a breath of fresh air. It's the same concept premise that we've seen over and over. It's nothing too special. It's pretty average, pretty generic. But the little element of adding a parent to it, instead of an unknown girl that the guy has to save, or have the fan service all over the place, having this mom be this complete noob, and just trying to see the balance of why the character is like this. It's going to keep me going. I'm going to give it a couple more episodes before I totally write it off. I would say this is not a rush. I would say you can add it to your queue, but it's not something that you could rush to see. There's plenty of better summer anime out there right now that you could be definitely checking out. I'm going to give this episode a C-. The production animation is cool. Voice acting solid. Music's okay. It's just pretty generic. Dialogue's pretty bland, but you know it's serving its concept for its purpose. So this is Justin from OtakusandGeeks.com. I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. Peace.